So I just got to this customer's house that had reached out to us probably a month ago, but we've been super busy with this season, non-stop mowing. We haven't had time to take on any other landscape jobs, but we've had rain. I wanted to get out here and get kind of caught up on doing these estimates for them. Customer, I texted him, I said, hey, I have time, I can come over. He said, give me a call as soon as you get there and we'll go over things. I can kind of see what needs done, but I want to make sure we have a plan in place with the customer. So I will be right back. I'm going to give him a call. All right, guys, I'm back. We had a good conversation. We have a plan in place. He did ask that we give him a couple more weeks because he had some things to button up here as far as putting in some drains, and I can show you that here in a minute. But basically, he started the job last year and just ran out of time and ran out of product. So, and he just doesn't have the time yet again this year. So he's like, can you help me out? So we're like, for sure. So he has 3s and 4 mixed gravel. That's what he wants to do. There's a bed up front here that he wants done. And then he basically says, just start where I left off. So there's a portion up front here that he had left off, and he wants everything in front of his house done. So I did bring out the Moasure 2 Pro to help me out with this project, getting the correct measurements and everything. And what's great about this is I have my phone and that's all I need. Most of the time, we always have our phone on us in our back pocket or something, and I don't have to carry around like a pen, paper, and do all the math, you know. It all does it in the Moasure app, which is great. But what's great too is whenever I go and send him his estimate, I can connect the file of the measurements and he will see right in front of him the measurements I took, how much gravel we're going to need. That way there's no guessing. Sometimes customers will think you're ripping them off because you do too little, do too much, you know. So no guessing game here. It's all straight from the app, and we can send it via PDF, CSV. They also have CAD files in there. And then also, let's say if you recruit another company to help you out with the job, and they also have the Moasure app. There's an M file, and what that is basically you can share that file with another company that has the Moasure app. It will just upload right to their app as well, so that they have what plans you have, and that way there's not coming in blind as well. So that's another good feature. And I will say, if you are interested in the Moasure, learning about it, seeing all the great features, we will have the link down in the description. And also, if you decide you're gonna pull the trigger and give it a go, you can also receive a discount on your order if you do use our link. I'm at the 3rd bed. I already did the 1st and 2nd one at the 3rd bed here, and you want to make sure you start and finish at the same exact position. I did put down a rock here, so it tells me where I'm going to start and where I'm going to finish. So we're going to go ahead and start new measurements. We're in a closed shape here. Put it at your starting point. So once we get here, it's not a complete straight line, so you want to change your pattern to trace. So we have it here, and we'll go to edit, and then we'll add depth. We'll change it to 2 inches. That'd be enough to cover. Update. So it's telling me here I'm going to need 1 yard of material to fill this bed. We needed 1 yard to fill bed 1, and then 4 yards to fill bed 2. So roughly 6 yards of material. We will save it all into one file. That way we can export it to the estimate that we send over to the customer. All right, now that I have all that information, I can report back to the customer via estimate and have this all attached to him so that he can see what it all entails. So I've got a few things to do here, a few more errands actually I need to run. may have to go out to Schleballs at some point to pick up our backpack blower. My BR600 wouldn't shut off unless I turned the knob on the back of the blower, but it wouldn't shut off by the handle. So
all right guys, TQ got our estimating done. We're here at Schleballs. We got to pick up blades and a backpack blower. I think that's all we brought in.
yeah.
So yeah, luckily we can get all this picked up before we go out mowing. And
I did get the rest of my errands done, so that's good, and I picked him up along the way.
right, I had a few other things to get done myself, and yeah, we're here at Schleballs now. Bring you guys back here in 1 second.
Get the door for you.
I appreciate it. All right, leaving Schleballs here in Apple Creek, Ohio. Backpack blower is good. Said the throttle cable, what was it? Throttle cable spring?
Yeah, it's just not working, was it?
Throttle cable spring wasn't connected anymore or whatever. Anyways, quick fix. And my blades are out here somewhere. I don't know where they put them.
Oh, they're over here by the white truck.
Oh, are they? They thought that was my truck. Okay. Oh, Miley's softball stuff's still in here. We didn't think this one through. Let me go get my blades though before somebody else takes off with them. I was wondering what Tim's here. Tim that built our leaf box for our dump truck. He's done a bunch of stuff for us over the years. The dump trailer. And I was chatting with him. He's like, I was wondering whose blades those were sitting out there. I was just going to throw them in the truck. I thought they were scrap. So, got all the blades sharpened. They did say there were some bad ones. So, not too bad. Two bad blades out of all those. So, no complaints there. Ugh. All right, I got to stop filming to carry this thing. All right, guys. So, in the video, I believe, the last thing you've seen, we were at Schleballs getting blades and the backpack. I went ahead, edited the video, and got, I think, just a few lawns up there. Big commercial we did, and then a residential that was close by. So this is going to be like a continuation, being that it's real hot. I mean, we're like real hot. We're under a heat warning. Just trying to pace ourselves, you know. And plus, right now, certain things, if we mow them, we're going to burn them up. So we're getting on the ones that really need maintenance and, you know, need to look good. So I'm going to get back to it.
Ready, cowboy?
Sure. Don't judge me. So I didn't think about it. Put my headset on with the big flaps. I need something. My hat's not covering enough. My nose is getting peeled, even with sunblock on it. We're like, what was the heat index? 96?
Yeah.
Like 96 right now. So the real feel is probably 100 or above, but it is a scorcher. So that's why we've been splitting up the day, changing your clothes too, because we start getting real stinky. But yeah, this one definitely needs mowed. And the parking lot's a lot emptier because it's just now a little after 5. So we're gonna get to it. Thought your tire looked low there for a minute. Thank you. You're flat? Are you serious? Son of a gun. It's right there. No, just a rock. Alright, this is what we'll do. You get started. I'm gonna get this one fixed. I think I got a pump and the plug in there. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick with the water we got. I put air in it. It's the freaking valve stem, so a plug kit isn't gonna do anything. It's just got a small slice there. I'm gonna see how much I can get done, but just moving it around, it starts leaking. So yeah, I'm gonna run it as long as I can. I did ask Noah, he's supposed to be coming through to bring me a rim and tire, because I know he's got a bunch of extras, and then I can figure this one out. So let's see if we can get done. throwing your stupid vapes out in my lawns. Dude, these things go crazy when you hit them with a mower, guys, and they're not light. What is this brand? Cali UL 20,000, I think it says. They need to outlaw these things already. I'm sorry. Throwaway freaking vapes or whatever you want to call them. I don't vape. They need to do away with.
I can just replace chases once. Now it is a white rim.
I don't care.
Man.
I'll just have it a couple of days till I get this one, get the valve sim swapped out. Appreciate you dropping her off. Good thing you just happen to be in the area, huh?
Yeah.
And you keep about everything.
Yeah. Luckily I bought a parts mower.
I should see if Ruben has an extra one that's on a rim I can keep it on the freaking truck.
You could do a bottle jack so you don't even have to carry a 100-pound jack around.
Well, I mean, I got the truck one in there. It's just a little scissor jack. It would work.
Yeah.
This one here, she's leaking right up in there. I don't know what I hit, but we'll get it fixed. Thank you, sir. All right, no more flat tires, TQ. All right, guys, came back here. We did a bunch of bed maintenance, pulled a ton of nuts edge, and my goodness, this stuff. The FERT guy that does this place, he sprayed it, so it died off probably, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and it's already starting to come back. So we went ahead and pulled all the dead stuff out, and there was a lot of it, but did it here as it's getting darker and nice and cooler. So yeah, TQ's just running back to use the restroom real quick, and we're gonna get out of here. We didn't record any, we just wanted to get it done. So we really just did not feel like filming a whole lot, but figured I'd finish the video out here. Kind of all over the place. Broke up from this morning to this evening, and yeah, we got a lot accomplished for being darn near 100 degrees, which is really hot for our area. So it does look like we have a cool down coming later on this week and next week. So I say cool down like mid 80s, so that'll be a nice little break. And yeah, I'm kind of starting to look forward to fall temperatures. I don't know about you guys, but still like summer, but I'm ready for those cooler nights. Right now it's not too bad. It's still probably close to 85, but humidities went way down. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys and girls. We'll talk to you later. TQ out. Peace. Bye bye.